Hello and welcome. Here we are. It's January 12th, 2022. And I was sharing before we started recording how it's an exciting week. We have our teachers in training, a new class, class 30. They're finishing up the teacher training program. So we're going to have 14 new teachers added to the over 300 teachers that have gone through our teacher training program. It's the second to last class. We only have one more class, and then we will be doing other things. I'm so glad you joined us today. My name is Sarah McLean, and another exciting aspect of this week is starting on the 15th of January, as we do every year for 15 years, is we're starting to focus on our spiritual practice. I invite you to focus on deepening your spiritual practice as part of observing the Feast for the Soul. It's an annual spiritual practice period that goes for 40 days, and you can choose how you want to deepen your spiritual practice. But now that the holidays are behind us, and now that we're somewhat in the swing of the new year, it's time to really adopt a spiritual practice, a serious one, deepening it, whatever that looks like for you. And we can talk more about that when we break and we have a chat. But if you want to find out more about the Feast for the Soul, I invite you to go to the website where we've been adding every single hour, we add new meditations that you can do and join live for the next 40 days, starting on January 15th. So if you haven't checked in on that, it's Feast, F-E-A-S-T, for the Soul, SOUL.org. Okay, enough of that. Let's talk about you and meditation. And what is meditation? I'm doing this for the benefit of the teachers in training, because it might be on your exam. First off, what is meditation anyway? What would you say to someone who asks you, well, what do? You meditate? What is that? Well, meditation refers to the many ancient and modern practices that help to settle your nervous system, reduce stress, and as we all know who meditate regularly, it helps you to get to know yourself like a good friend. It increases your self-awareness. It increases your body awareness. It increases your emotional awareness. It increases your integrity as you start becoming very alert to what you really think and feel, how you really are in response to the world around you. So meditation just doesn't refer to one kind of meditation. It can refer to religious meditations, secular meditations, ancient meditations, mantra meditations. It can refer to all those brand names of meditations that you might have heard of, transcendental meditation, primordial sound meditation, MBSR. It can refer to just about anything that helps you to settle your nervous system and train your brain to be right here, right now, and connect to the deepest part of you. And what is mindfulness? Is that the same thing as meditation? Well, mindfulness, as you may know, is a way of living. Perhaps you're sitting in your space right now and you're mindful of how the body is feeling, what emotions are present, sort of your state of mind, the sounds in the environment. Maybe you're mindful of what you want, what's on your to-do list. Mindfulness is a way of living where you're engaging your attention in the present moment without judging or refraining from judgment. And you're engaging in this moment right here, right now, on purpose. Now, there are mindful meditations, which we'll start with today. We'll start with a meditation that helps to settle the nervous system, to help relax you as we go through what's called a mindful body awareness practice. Now, that's a go-to mindfulness practice that many times we use here at Awaken Wednesdays to get us right here, right now. I mean, the real trick is not to leave the body, is not to figure out our future self or examine our past lives, but I'd have to say the most nourishing thing I'd have to say is to be right here, right now, in the life that you have right here, right now. Right here, right now. So how often is your attention in this moment? I'd have to say for most of us, our attention's either favoring the future or favoring the past, or sometimes even favoring other people's business. Our job is to come right here, right now, and be where we are and respond to the life that we have, engaging in it with your full attention. Now, there's nothing wrong with planning or spending some time with your memories, but the real trick is the pedal to the metal right here. I guess rubber meets the road as you meet every moment with awareness. So some of you know that I love to talk about the 5 essentials to meditation, which, I spent a lot of time in various meditation settings. Some of you know I spent time in working with Deepak Chopra at the Transcendental Meditation Center, living there too. I lived in a Zen Buddhist monastery as a lay monk. And I also spent some time in India at an ashram, a la Eat, Pray, Love, that movie in that book by Elizabeth Gilbert. And I can tell you that no matter what outfit I was wearing, or what special spiritual name I had, or what guru might have been sitting at the head of the room, the most important thing to do in meditation, the most important relationship, I have to say, with meditation is to let whatever happens happen, with recognizing that your mind is going to wander. It's the nature of your mind to do that. It's creative. It wants to come up with new ideas. So the nature of your mind is to think, and thoughts are okay. Your job is, when you're in meditation, is to come back to the focus of your meditation again and again. This is the practice, again and again, strengthening your meditation muscle. Secondly, we want to treat ourselves as we might treat a good friend, not make an exception for ourselves and beat ourselves up with our eyes closed in there. Let's be kind to ourselves. And for some of you, this is novel. So check yourself when you're saying something mean to yourself, and just stop it right there. Just stop it right there and be kind to yourself, because you are learning that how you treat yourself in meditation is how you're going to end up treating yourself as you walk around. I mean, meditation is really a practice for having a better life. Third, don't try to have a certain experience. If I'm saying to pay attention to the light in the center of your chest, and all you can think about is maybe how much you love sitting right here in meditation, that's okay. Just let whatever happens. If you can't see a light or feel any warmth or feel peaceful and you're feeling disrupted and you're feeling distracted, it's okay. You just keep coming back again and again and not judging the meditation as good or bad. Lastly, actually, there are 2 more. Let go of any expectations you might have. Today's meditation, imagine, is your first meditation. And it's great to dawn the beginner's mind, because it allows for more possibilities. If you go, well, this is how I usually feel and I don't feel this way, or this is how I usually feel and I want to feel this way, forget all that and let whatever happens, resisting nothing and welcoming everything. And lastly, let's stick with the whole practice, because it only works if you do it, and not being a fair weather meditator, which means you're only going to meditate when it feels good, but really to weather the entire internal gyrations of the mind, of the body, and to stay really present with yourself and not leave yourself. That is something that is a commitment I've made to myself, is no matter what the drama is, in or out of meditation, I am not going to leave myself. And I invite you to take that on as well. So today I thought we could practice with a mindfulness meditation. And I already told you what mindfulness was. And not every meditation is mindful, but I like to start all meditations with a mindfulness practice. And today's will be a mindful body scan. And then we'll follow that up with well-wishing. Well-wishing, or is probably better known as loving kindness. We'll do a little loving kindness practice. And I might be reading you some poems that I found that I absolutely love that relate to that love that lives through you as you. So why don't I start with one of them, but as we get comfortable in your meditation posture, we'll be meditating for about 20 minutes and I'll be keeping track of the time. And get comfortable in whatever way, find that supported posture, and you can gaze downward softly ahead of you toward the floor, or you can close your eyes all the way. Ideally, you'll be practicing sitting here with your eyes closed, relatively still, but if you need to move around or scratch an itch, or even shift your posture, sitting from the floor to the chair, you can do that. The idea is to be comfortable. Be comfortable, and let's settle in. Let your hands rest on your lap in whatever way feels good. Letting your eyes soften, close if you like. And begin to be mindful right here. Inviting some long, slow, deep breaths in and out through the nose at your own pace. Breathing in fully and deeply, and breathing out fully and completely. Long, slow, deep breaths help to send a signal to your body that it's okay to relax. There's no emergency here. Letting your whole body relax. As you let your breath return to its natural rhythm and depth. Throughout this practice, you'll be breathing naturally. There's no need to control or regulate the breath. Let's become mindful now of the sounds around you. Tuning into the soundscape of the sounds near and far. Welcoming every sound, refraining from judging them as pleasant or unpleasant. Listening now to the sounds of the sounds. The volume, the tone, the rhythm, the pace. Whether it's of bird songs or people talking, traffic, or the hum of your computer. Listen to the sounds of the sounds. And turning your attention now to be mindful of the sounds that may be inside you. The subtler sounds of being alive. Maybe the sound of your breath, your heartbeat. Even your tummy rumbling. Feeling the way the breath moves in and out of the body. Tuning into sensations now. As you begin to notice the felt sense of your body as it contacts the chair or your feet on the floor, the ground. Tuning into those contact points and inviting your body to soften into the support. Let's begin our mindful body scan by first beginning to pay attention to your head, inviting the muscles in your face to soften. Softening your eyes, your tongue, and your lips. Letting go of any need for facial expression. You might tuck your chin in slightly and allow the back of your neck to lengthen just a bit. Invite your shoulders to lower and your arms to hang comfortably. Noticing where your hands are, any sensations you might be feeling, such as warmth or coolness, tingling, numbness. Bringing your attention to the trunk of your body. Noticing how your spine supports you. Notice the way that your ribs move with the breath. Notice your lungs as they fill and empty. Softening your belly. Letting go of any tension in your low back. Feeling the support of your pelvis as you invite it to soften. Imagining your attention is like a beam of love. Wherever you focus your attention on the body, you're loving yourself. Attention is love. As you allow your attention now to travel down your left leg, all the way from your hip joint to your toes. Loving that leg, that foot, those toes. And bringing your attention out to your right leg, from hip to toes. There's no particular feeling you should be having, simply tuning in to what is here. Let your awareness expand now to include your entire body. Explore where you might begin and end. If you do. Tuning into the softness of the clothing on your skin, or the kiss of air on your face. Notice the way your body might gently sway of its own accord. Bringing your attention now to the gentle rise and fall of your chest, your heart, and your lungs. Tuning into the heart space. And if you like, you can see, feel, or imagine your breath moving in and out from this heart space. There's a light that shines beyond all things on earth, beyond us, all the heavens, beyond us all. This is the light that shines in your heart. And as you breathe in and out from the heart center, you can invite the sense that there's warmth and light that emanates from you. If you'd like to put your hand on your chest, you may do that. Or simply feel it if you do. When the mind wanders to another place or time, bring it right back here to this moment, to this heartbeat. If your hand is on your chest, let it rest in your lap and continue to practice the heart-centered breath. Imagining the breath moving in and out from this secret doorway of the heart. We'll do this for a couple of minutes and I'll keep track of the time. And now I invite you to join me in prayer or well-wishing for all beings everywhere. They may be happy and free from suffering. And whoever and whatever shows up on the screen of your awareness, recognizing that love is the bridge between you and what you observe, between you, the people you care about, between you and everything. May all beings in all worlds be happy and free from suffering. I invite you to repeat this or hold this sentiment in your heart as you allow your mind and heart to wander the globe. May all beings in all worlds be happy and be free from suffering and know peace. And drawing your attention once again to your heart center. Offering the same blessing to yourself. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I know peace deeply. And now, as we close our meditation, I invite you to rest in the silence, rest in being, rest in love. With your eyes closed. There's a light that shines beyond all things on earth, beyond us all, beyond the heavens, beyond the highest heavens. This is the light that shines in our hearts. I invite you to deepen your breath. Stretch into the space around you if you like. Tune into the sounds around you. When you feel ready to open your eyes, please do so. There's no rush. Take your time. You might open your eyes first with a downward gaze. And then when you want to open them all the way, do that. But there's absolutely no rush. Simply basking in your being. Basking in the love that lives through you as you. Basking in the light that shines in yours and my heart. Thank you for joining me today. I always like to remember that the love that lives through me lives through you and lives through each and every one of us. So thank you and namaste. So that was a breath awareness, body scan, and heart-centered breath. The heart-centered breath you can do anytime, anywhere. Breath awareness you can do anytime, anywhere. Tuning into sounds and sensations without resistance, with the sense of welcoming everything, you can do anytime, anywhere. And you can walk around with your big heart, shining bright, dropping your attention from your head to your heart in any moment to really and truly connect with the world around you. So thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I'm going to stop recording and find out how you are doing. And if you are listening to this as a recording, I invite you to put it in the chat because I do read them on YouTube. Join us live anytime. Talk to you soon. Happy day.